Hello YouTube, this is Kuzil. Welcome to another episode of Regrowth. Yeah, we're gonna get started with we're gonna try and like fix our tools today because our tools need some loving. Yes, they do. So let's get going. Okay, so this is the tab that we're gonna kind of spend our time on today. Um, I want to definitely make these smeltery things here, but I also want to get into this because this is pretty cool. I took a look at what this was in the book here, the basic materials. If you go to page 12 here, and 12 to 14 talks about the blacksmith's anvil. And it is pretty cool, I gotta say. So we're gonna be making that in today's episode real quick here. And let me just check on my... Oop. There we go. Okay, just making some more seared brick for the rest of that quest there. Okay, so to make the anvil or the hammer first here, you just take three burnt brick and then two nether brick. So we're gonna take two nether brick and then three burnt brick, and that's gonna make our blacksmith hammer. We are probably gonna want more than one of those eventually. And then to make the anvil, we're gonna do I forget what the recipe was. Was it just that? No. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, it's totally... Oh, brick. Oh, that's different. Oh. We're gonna need some more burnt brick. So let's grab our this here, because these turn into burnt brick a little bit easier. And these are going to be... We'll just stick 4 of those in there, and then we'll take our ladle and shift right click, shift right click, 4 times here. Or does it have to be... I think it's 2 ladles per... maybe not. Let's just grab our bucket. So basically what it does is when you look at how to make the burnt brick, not that, the burnt brick, please, thank you. It says 250 millibuckets of lava and another brick will make a burnt brick after 4 seconds. This is twice as much lava for twice as much time. So when you can, use another brick to make your burnt bricks. So I think that's all of them. Man, it is laggy today. So we'll grab those, and then we can use the ladle, since this is less than a bucket. We can use the ladle to get that out of there. There we go. And we just fill it up. There we go. That way you can kind of clean this up, which is a really nice feature. Alright, so then we need to grab our iron bars. Oh man, we're gonna need more iron bars. So, no big deal. Just grab 6 of these. And then come over here and make our bars like that. And then I think the recipe was, I think we're gonna totally need more. I think it was like this. Yep. And we're gonna need more burnt brick. So let me work on that off camera here, and I will be back in a second. We are done. Okay, so there's the blacksmith's anvil. We'll turn that in. It's gonna give us some more nether brick and the blacksmith's assistant. Okay, so let me kind of explain to you what's going on here, why we did that. So this needs to be repaired, right? Let's just plop down the anvil here. We're gonna stick this kind of in the way, I think. So we're gonna put the anvil there, and we're gonna put our item that needs to be repaired. Let's do this here, there, and let's pick it up. So it's got 84 durability now, and I'm gonna hit it. Oh, no, does this not work? Well, that's always fun. Okay, so In order to operate it, you need to place the item that can be worked on it with a right click. Then, with the blacksmith's hammer, just left click. Okay. Maybe. We'll grab that. See if it did anything. No. So obviously, I'm not doing this right. Hitting it. I'm sorry. Then with the blacksmith hammer, just keep hitting the block until you are done constructing whatever it is. The blacksmith's anvil can also be used to repair items and is the only way to repair jewelry. Repairing costs a bit of XP, but normally a bit less than a vanilla anvil. Okay, so what if I place this on there? I'm confused. Okay, well, let's put this down. This is kind of like an automatic thing. And I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's make another here, let's bring this back up and we'll do tank. What was the recipe for this fluid tank here? I forget. So it's the 4 copper, 4 wood, and a piece of glass. There's a piece of glass there. And then do I have copper essence? I do. So let's make that. And I have yet to cook copper in the mariculture thing here. But yeah, 1085 degrees, so that should work. So that's going to turn into 12 ingots, I think. Okay, I don't know why that's still drying, but whatever. So we're gonna, what am I looking for here? Okay, so let's grab some planks. Just need 4. And then as soon as this is done smelting down, that's one thing I don't like about this is it's a little slow. It's really slow, so that's 3 ingots. I need 1 more. So we'll let this process. Is it giving us... Oh, it's giving us... That's not cool. I bet I can't put anything in there. Yeah. I gotta wait until that's done turning those into ingots. There we go. Now I should be able to take my ladle, shift left or shift right click, then right click on there, shift right click. There we go. Can I do it one more time? No. Okay, so once these turn into iron or to copper, we'll see what the duplication process is. It sounds like it's just 1.5. Oh wow. So each ladle is 1 ingot. Okay. So this will give us 8, and then there's 1 more in there. Okay. So out of 6 things we got 9. So that's 1.5 times. That's not... It's better than nothing. Okay, so we'll grab our ingot out of there, and then let's make... Because what we have to do for this anvil thing is we've got to place experience underneath it. So we'll place that there. We'll place the anvil assistant or blacksmith assistant there, and we'll place that there. And then what we need to do is place some experience under there, and I don't know how to liquefy the experience. Let's see if the book helps us. Alright, you can obtain molten experience by melting down items in a crucible furnace. Okay, so I wonder if I can take these things, and melt those down. Gives 40 experience. Let's see. just going to mess around with this. So what this is doing is, in the book it says that each hit, to repair this, it takes 1 hit to repair 1 durability. So what you want to do is you want to get it set up to where you've got anvils on each side, and you've got a way to give it experience. Oh yeah, that's cooking down. So what we'll do is we'll cook it down in the furnace here, and then we'll give it to this. And I don't know how to get this going. Does it just automatically work once there's experience? Oh wow. So when it says gives 40 experience, that's 1 millibucket of experience. One experience is 1 millibucket of liquid experience. Okay. So this is going to take a while. But yeah, so this is a way to make experience. So what we're going to probably do is just dump a lot of this. We've got a lot of experience to smelt down. So we'll probably burn down a lot of it, and then so that we can auto repair stuff. That'll be nice. But let's come back up into here and into this quest, and let's make our smeltery controller. So that's just 8 of those in a circle. Good. This is 6. Good. Seared tank, that takes a piece of glass. There we go. And then 4 bricks, which are just 2, 3, 4. I hope I have enough. I burned down like a stack and a half, 2 stacks of cobble. Casting table, I know how to make that. I need 1 faucet and then a tool forge. Okay, so table is like that, the faucet is like that, and then I need a tool forge. So we're gonna pick this up. Oh, we don't have an axe. It's being repaired, or or not. And then we need a lot of iron, like 1 more piece of iron actually. Actually, quite a bit more iron than that. So, oh yeah, I think we're good to go here. So we can grab this, make a whole bunch of iron. Now remember I said we can't smelt down the iron ore in the, we can't duplicate it yet because we can't get our thing hot enough. While that's cooking, let's check on this and see how this is coming. We should be able to ladle over some. Oh yeah, it's working. So every time that goes down, it should be repairing 1, right? No, it's not. Okay, so obviously it doesn't work. Doesn't work on that. So let's put this down. So this is durability 161 out of. Okay, there we go. And it should be, I think, when there's no more smoke, it's fully repaired. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I'll just take the rest of that and put that in there. We'll definitely smelt down some more stuff later, and it's probably good to keep stuff in there smelting. What am I doing with the darkness? Did I just walk through the whole night? Do I have this on peaceful? Yeah. Busted. Put it on peaceful. Okay, well, let's grab some of this experience here. I think the spider wants some of me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm a little sad it doesn't work on Tinker stuff, but I'm not surprised. So the reason I say that we should keep this thing full or operating all the time is because it will operate all the time anyway. It doesn't just stop. You see that? So yeah. Let's just go ahead and smelt that down. I don't want to smelt down the other things we had because there's a limited amount of those. Well, not with the experience seeds now probably, but anyway. So there's 9 and 9. Oh, 10. Okay, fine. It's whatever. So I need 2 more. There we go. And then I need 3 more bricks. Just like that. I remember this recipe. I've built it a lot. There we go. Tool forge out of iron. Okay, so we come back in here and we claim our reward. This is gonna give us an ingot cast and a pickaxe head, which is fantastic. Now, now we get into coal coke and creosote, huh? Okay, so making coke bricks. This probably get us into railcraft. I had to pause there for a second because I wasn't sure. I don't feel like we had enough seared bricks to make ourselves a smeltery, which I was gonna put probably in another room. But yeah, so these are melting down. How much are these giving us? These are 90. We're at 90. Let's see what this one gives us. So 15 each. Okay. It's probably what they give us. Okay, how do I want to do this? I wonder if this has to be a 9x9 like it was in yeah, let's do it here, I guess. And so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to make some more bricks because the base is down here like this and we only have 6. We need 9. So let me work on that off camera. I'm just gonna smelt down a bunch more cobblestone. We can make cobblestone now instead of having to go find it, right? So it just takes 2 earth and 2 fire, and depending on how you put this in here, it makes either sand or cobblestone. There we go. So if I did that a couple times, you know, we could just probably have all of the cobblestone we could ever want. And did I just do this backwards again? I always do it backwards the first time, every single time. It's okay. So yeah, we'll stop that, stick that in there, and we'll ladle out this experience. There we go. So I'll probably finish this up with experience. I don't think that's burning experience unless it repairs something. Looks like that's the case. Good. Okay. So we'll just keep smelting down. I'll do this off. I'll do this off camera, and then when we come back, I'll have the smeltery up and running, and then we can actually get into Tinker's Construct, and that would be amazing. All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit. So as the sun comes up, I wanted to show you guys something. Remember how we planted these the other day, and they haven't really done anything? Well, upon further reading of the books, you have to supply them with sand, like you do in real life. So I did that. Also went to the Nether real quick and grabbed some cinnabar or amber ore, because I want to do these quests here. This one's cinnabar and amber. I know both of these are connected with Thaumcraft. So when I look at what this takes 2 amber things, and you can get the ore from smelting down amber ore, and then that amber ore can then be transmuted. So if I well, I thought anyway. Okay, so so that will complete this one over here, right? So I can do that. The cinnabar is a little bit harder to get, and I can get the cinnabar ore by mana infusing with the alchemy catalyst amber bearings. Well, hello, sir. I don't want your wares. I'm not in the market. Please stop calling. Well, that was a really dumb spot to put him. Okay. Anybody else want to shoot me? Anyone? Okay, no. Good. So let's take a look at our hatchery. How far are you? Dude, you've been like stuck on 360 or 633 eggs forever. Why? Why 4? I think these will actually work if I were to... Oh, there we go. male and female minnows. We'll stick those back in here. And, oh, there's still just quite a bit of eggs going on in there. Alright. Alright. It's fine. Oh yeah, here's another guy who wants to shoot me. Anyway, so, the purpose of showing you that was I want to get into... Can I just go ahead and make that? So, like, you know, if I come into here and search for alchemy, alchemizing with mana. So I want to make this. No, I can't, because I can't make mana pearls. Can I make ender pearls? Is that something I can do and just didn't ever know it? Essence of ender. Fish product. I can take a white pearl. No, I need ender. Oh, I can infuse. Okay, but I need I need one to do it. That makes no sense. No. Okay, where do I get these from? Oh my goodness. Killing enderman. That's where that comes from. All right. Okay. So I just need to wait for enderman to show up. I should have probably tried to kill that endermini, but seriously, like, they hurt so bad. Like, it's like fighting the wither. It really is. Those guys are awful. If he's still here... No, of course he's not. Alright, I'll try and fight the next one I see, because we need to do that. We need to get into that stuff. Alright, I am back. We have the thing running, the smeltery running. I have lava here. So lava goes in this here tank. If you've never used this before, I know some of you have, some of you haven't. So you have to have, you'll know that's running because of the little, even if there's not lava in here, because of the little flame effects here. But once you put lava in it, you can actually smelt stuff down. So I've smelted down aluminum and you take 3 aluminum and 1 copper and it makes yourself aluminum brass. And what you want to do with that, I'm making a lumber axe because I'm tired of climbing up the trees to chop them down. It fells entire trees in a single swing. So this is the pattern. This is what you need. So you take your blank patterns and you click on the one that you want, and then you stick those in here, and that's how you make these. Okay, so you want to make an entire set. Don't put it together, but make an entire set out of stone, because stone's really easy to replace. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make yourself the aluminum brass. That's the 3 brass and 1 copper. Put the piece in there that you want, and it will cast it, and it will consume the piece, which is why I say make it out of cobblestone, because it's easy to replace. So what we're doing here is we're making a cast, aluminum casts for each of these pieces, and we're going to use other stuff to fill these with. Okay, so we still have probably, I don't know, 4 more pieces in there, 4 more ingots, yeah. So while that's working, I'm going to, oh, this needs 8. So I'm gonna need 8, I think I'm gonna need 8 obsidian, we'll see. But yeah, so this is how you can duplicate ores. Now that we have this up and running, you can stick, so this will turn into 22, this will turn into 2. You have this ingot cast. It comes with an ingot cast here. And basically you just click on the little faucet, and there it is. Yeah. So we use the aluminum brass to make these casts, and now that we have a pickaxe, so it came with these 2 things here is what it came with when you turned it in, or when I turned it in. So this is how you get your ingots. This is how you get your pickaxe head for materials that are harder than iron, you know, what we've been using. So I'm gonna guess harder than mana steel, which is weird because it's iron, which is why I was surprised that it worked at all. Okay, so this is gonna be, oh, 6 ingots. Okay, so let's make one more. Cool. Okay, so this is gonna make us our last obsidian. We'll smelt that down, and then for the other pieces, we'll just use iron. So this takes 3 iron. This will take 8. I may actually use paper for this, which we won't need a tough binding rod for then. And then for the handle, I probably should use obsidian for the handle. So that's 3. So let's make 2 more. 2 more obsidian. There we go. And once this is smelted down, we can... Here, let's get some iron as well. So we're going to need 8 iron. Do I have any iron in here? No. We'll run outside and grab some real quick. Yeah, I want to get this lumber axe made. This will be probably the end of the episode once I get this made. And then we'll come in the next episode. We'll probably start witchery because I feel like Thaumcraft is still just out of reach. And I am harping on Thaumcraft because it's one of my favorite magic mods. There's a lot to it, a lot of depth. It's really cool. It can be frustrating too, you know, like all the mods are. Can. Alright, we'll grab those, stick those in here to smelt down. And then we'll do the same thing with, and I only need 4 pieces of iron ore here. So we'll just dump all this off. Because that'll turn into 8 pieces of iron. Check that in there. Okay, so we have our 8 here. So what we do is we take our broad pickaxe head, and I wanted the head to be made out of obsidian, so we're going to let that pour. And I have been running out of space in these 2 chests. I need to get into storage automation. Alright, so that's done. The next piece is going to be probably, the iron will probably be done. So we'll put this down. And then we'll come back over here to the broad... let's grab our paper first. Do I have a lot of paper made? I have 6 paper made, which is not going to be enough. But I do have a bunch of sugarcane here, so we'll just turn all this into paper. That should be enough. So let's click on... put this in here. And the reason I'm making this out of paper is because paper gives you an extra modifier, which you probably don't know what that means. But okay, so the obsidian did go first. So if you want to switch this around, you just click on it and it drops it down. I think I've showed you this before in another video, but okay, so we can toss these in there. And oh yeah, we've done this with the 1.10 version. Okay, so that should have been all of that, and then this will take 3 of those ingots, and then we'll use this to get that last obsidian ingot out of there. Yeah, that does it. Okay, cool. Well, let's go put this together and go chop down a tree, because I need more wood, and I'm tired of it. I'm just sick and tired. This will be a weird looking pickaxe. Oh man, that's so good. Pro Tinkerer. Yes, I am actually. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be like, actually not afraid to come out here and get wood for a change. Oh, so good. It's so good. I'm so happy. Oh yes. We might actually finish some projects and get some things done. Because chopping all these trees down was a pain in the backside. And, you know what? You know how squirrely this is up in here? I think it gets all of it too. It does. Awesome. So I'm going to chop down all these trees and replant them and have wood for days. Oh, and it just takes like no time at all to collect all of this. I'm so happy. Well, thanks guys for watching another episode here. I appreciate it. I love doing these. I'm still enjoying myself, having a great time. I think I've recorded like 5 episodes in 2 days, which is just crazy. But I've just been having a really good time with it, and you know, record when you have the energy, I think, and the time. So I've got today off and tomorrow off. Getting a lot of recording done. I'm pretty happy, pretty excited. Alright guys, you take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.